everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lindsay and I'm a full-time reseller on eBay. If you want to learn how to make a full-time income selling online, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below because I share all my tips and tricks on this channel. Today I'm going to be talking about some things that sold in February, and I have to be completely honest, my sales in February were not what I wanted them to be. In January I had good sales because I set these huge monster goals for the entire year and I was working too much, which I hate to say, but I was burnt out by the end of the month. And so February came and I didn't really do anything for the first 2 weeks. I was not listing like I should have been, and it took like the last 2 weeks of February to kind of like get back into a routine. And now that it's March, I feel like I found a middle ground where I'm gonna like force myself to take Sundays off and not work, which is really a struggle for me because I enjoy working every single day. But anyways, I don't know, maybe I don't know. I really struggle with like, I want to do more, but I also don't want to burn out like I did in January. Anyways, let's get into the video talking about what sold. First, I want to talk about what brands were the most popular as far as volume. I started keeping track of this over the past couple months, and it's been really interesting because some brands I was not expecting to be at the top of the list, and I just like hadn't really noticed that they were selling a lot. So in January, I sold a ton of American Eagle was my #1 brand. I think Chico's was #2. And another brand that was up there pretty high for me that I was surprised about was Victoria's Secret. I like kind of just started picking it up in January and I noticed it was selling, so I kept picking it up more, and it was one of my top brands for the month. But in February, I feel like I wasn't finding those brands as much, and so the list is a little bit different this month. So I have my top, okay, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 different brands that all kind of tied for second and third place. So I'm going to go through them. The interesting thing that stuck out to me was that these are all mall brands. So you can literally go into any thrift store and find these. They're not anything special or hard to find. Like, I find these at the bins every single day. The other thing to keep in mind is I'm selling more of these brands because I'm listing more of these brands. So this is kind of a reflection on what I'm listing, but these are also brands that are selling. So tied for third place, we have Old Navy, which I was surprised about, but I feel like I do list a lot of Old Navy. Banana Republic and Chico's. So Chico's is like typically pretty high on the list for me. They probably would have been #1 if I was listing more. Chico's does really well for me on eBay. Okay, tied in second place, we have 4 brands tied in second place. I sold the same amount. Talbot's, American Eagle, Anthropologie, which I was very surprised about because I feel like my Anthropologie stuff has been sitting, but at the same time I feel like I just got rid of a lot of it last month because I was just like accepting offers and getting rid of it. And then the last brand was Loft. I really like selling Loft, so I'm not really surprised about that. And #1, now my #1 selling brand last month, which was really interesting because I don't remember listing a ton of it, was J. Crew. J. Crew is one of my favorite brands and I love selling it. But it's never really been like the #1 seller, so that was really interesting for me. Okay, now let's get into what's like the actual items. I only have about 10 items to share. Like I said, I didn't sell as much as I should have been, and these aren't in any particular order. I think these are in the order that they sold throughout the month because that's how I pulled up my sales and wrote these all down. Okay, most of these I got from the bins too. There is 2, 3, there's only 3 things on this list I didn't get from the bins. So my cost of goods on these is really low, which I think is really cool. The first item to sell was this Garnet Hill skirt. It was like an interesting style. It kind of flared out at the bottom. This I paid $1 for at the bins, and it sold for $22 plus $5.99 shipping. I'm pretty sure I took a best offer. I probably had this listed about $29. I sell quite a bit through offers to watchers, and I wasn't keeping track if these were offers that came in or offers I sent out. But anyways, this took 2 weeks to sell, and yeah, bought for $1, sold for $22. Love that. Next was this Theory sweater, and I was so excited to find this because it was the new tag Theory, and this was the first time I had ever found it. I'm pretty sure this was 100% cashmere or wool, or maybe it was a blend between the two. I don't know, something like that. I got this at the bins, so I only paid 70 cents for it, and I had this listed for, I think it was listed for $69. And it sold on best offer for $59 plus $4.99 shipping. This took about 1 month to sell. These Prana men's jeans, and I don't find a ton of Prana. I found a few pieces last month. I think I shared them in the haul video actually. So you guys, I did something really silly last month. I tried to set up a promotion where if you bought 2 or more items, you got 20% off your order. It didn't do that. It just gave like a straight 20% off. And so I don't know, I feel like that always happens to me. Like whenever I try to do a promotion that's not just a straight markdown, it always gets messed up. So anyways, these were listed for $27, I think, and then they were marked down with that 20% off to $21.60, and that's what they sold for, $21.60 plus $7.99 shipping. These were from the bins. I paid 99 cents per item that day, and these sold in about 2.5 weeks. Also, I have a notebook, so if I'm like looking down reading, that's why. Okay, this next item is another men's item. I don't sell a lot of men's, so it's kind of interesting. I have 2 men's items in here. This I sourced a while ago, probably last summer, and it took me forever to list because it didn't have any size tags in it. I believe it was probably a custom piece. But it is a vintage Lily Pulitzer men's blazer. I actually found this in the women's section. I feel like I find the best stuff, like best men's stuff, in the women's section. Anyways, I had this listed for $169. This was also on the 20% off promotion, and it sold for the 20% off price of $135.20. This did have free shipping on it. If I have things listed over like $60 or $70, I usually put free shipping. I paid $4.99 for this, and it sold in about 2 months. I think I finally got this listed in December. So if you see any vintage Lily Pulitzer men's blazers, pick them up because comps for this were between like 100 and 200, somewhere in there. Next is a ModCloth sweater. This was also in the haul video I uploaded in January, so I thought I would share with you guys. I had this listed for $29. I took a best offer of $20 plus $4.99 shipping. This again was from the bins, so I only paid 82 cents for it, and it sold in just about 1 month. Okay, another item that I'm pretty sure was in that haul video. This wasn't like an amazing sale or anything, but I don't sell a lot of Lululemon, so it was exciting to me. It was a Lululemon Sports Bra. It was a really cute pink color. I forgot what this was listed for, either $24 or $26. I ended up taking a best offer for $18 plus $4.99 shipping. Again, this was from the bin, so I only paid 81 cents. And this was sold in about 6 weeks. I thought it would sell faster because I thought it was really cute. So when that offer came in for $18, I was just like, yeah, get rid of it. Next, this one took forever to sell, and I paid, I didn't write it down, but I got this at the regular Goodwill, and I paid full price for it. Dresses at my Goodwill are $4.99. You guys, since I started thrifting at the bins, whenever I pay, like whenever I look at my listings and I see that I paid more than $2 for something, like it hurts. I'm like, why did I buy that? Why did I spend that much money on that? Because like, I don't know, just I now I don't spend more than $1 on like anything. So when I spent $5 on something that's been sitting forever, like it, I don't know. This Topshop midi dress, I thought it was really cute. It was velvet. It had like some sparkles in it. It was like a tight fit. This was listed for $29 or $30, I think, and I had a promotion on this for 30% off because it was an older listing. So this sold for the sale price of $20.99 plus $4.99 shipping. So I did make my $10 profit, but it took forever. And yeah, okay. Next, these silver jeans sold very quickly. They only took 2 days to sell, and I had these listed for $24. I took a best offer of $20 plus $7.99 shipping, and I only paid 76 cents for these. So I probably profited about $14 or $15 on these, and they sold very quickly. Next, this Ann Taylor blazer. This I got at Salvation Army a while ago. This had been listed for 15 months, and I only paid $1.51 for it, so like it wasn't that big of a deal, but it took forever to sell. This sold for $20.99 plus $6.99 shipping. I was happy to get rid of it. Okay, this was a really nice surprise because I forgot I had these listed. These Hudson Jeans. They had been listed for about 8 months. I got them at the bin, so my cost of goods was only 96 cents on these. And they sold for the full listing price of $45 plus $7.99 shipping. So that was a nice little notification to get. And yeah, they sat for a little bit, but I ended up profiting probably like $35 on these. So very happy with that. And the last sale I have to share with you guys was this Brighton handbag. I don't pick up handbags, shoes, like it messes up my listing process when I have to list anything that's not like a top, dress, or jeans. So I don't really list any sort of accessories. But I saw this in the bin and I recognized the brand, so I grabbed it. It was in really good condition, and I don't know, I had it listed for $39, and it was, again, one of those things where I just wanted to get rid of it. So I took a best offer of $20 plus $9.99 shipping. My cost of goods was less than $1, so I still profited probably about $15 on this item. It took about 2 months to sell. Like I said, I just wanted to get rid of it. That is all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe and the like button down below. You can leave me a comment if you have any questions, and I will see you guys very soon with another video. Bye.